From the site of Super Bowl 56, set to be contested this upcoming February, we are at the gorgeous new SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
That's called timeout. Here is taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, it's trying to be word game.
Both of these teams are playing right now. Halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
His first carry of the game, and he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Where to go with the football. That led to
hit the kicker.
That shit gay, but I ain't impressed by it.
However, we do have a flag down.
Made contact with me.
You seen me walking in? You seen me walking to him, huh?
4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down. You put a lot of emphasis on because 3rd down is key for
take that nigga out the game.
Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
They take him out.
Get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
4-yard line.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different
did have the ball 6 minutes.
Rely on one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
He had the ball 6 minutes.
The whole first quarter. It's his first possession.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for them to maneuver on that run. And let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
Yeah.
Had to come
Is he
into
gonna
this
do
game
it to you?
with an idea. Slow him down.
Well, he only trying to do it to you, though, bro. That motherfucker.
Nah, be playing somebody and then wait for the last 2 or 3 seconds. What you saying?
On the ground, Kamara. And he'll be taken down
milk
near
your
the
ass
20
out.
at the 21.
Then this nigga John going backwards though. Now he got the penalty, he got right back in the spot he was in.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator.
That's the fucked up part about it. He was on the 1-yard line. He then got pushed back exactly where the fuck he was at.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey Twan, bro, you got some good users, bro. I gotta give you your props, bro. That was a hell of a football play right there, bro. Nah, you took the tight end first and then, you know what I mean? Double back to the screen. It's like, hey.
His 2nd touchdown on the season, and the Chargers have taken a first quarter lead. It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team.
Hey, do you be smashing on turbo? Or you have just all no turbo?
The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone.
Place my bets real quick. What's up, Bill? Talk to me. You got some good bets on your make, man?
As he gets past the 25.
I bet your Bengals get their head knocked out.
Huh?
I bet your Bengals get their heads knocked out.
What about the Bulls? Okay, what's that again, Marco?
I bet your Bengals get their head knocked out.
Man, I thought I heard just what you said, but I know one thing for sure. Tampa Bay gonna beat the fuck out of them Broncos.
Hey, I bet you we sneak this in. We should be 2-0.
Motherfucker.
Nah, we ain't got nobody, bro. We all
the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10.
I'm going for a draft pick, nigga.
27.
Nah, hell nah. It'll be in the top 5. I would, hey, make a trade until it'll be in the top 5. Shit, but not from my record.
Result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Brought down.
You got Drizzle at quarterback right now.
Yeah, I done. Y'all ain't got shit going on.
Oh, God. They're not no more receiver out for the season now.
Sweeps, end arounds, they'll move it back in the back.
Man, you're one of the fucking best in.
This was much more of a tap pass.
Von Miller too gone, nigga.
You already know. I ain't say nothing about that, bro. I didn't want to think about that shit.
It's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception.
Now High City is dead legit.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Say with the enemy.
Feel me, bro?
Back-to-back good plays. Have him on the move on first down.
Outside.
Hey, that motherfucking Taylor's scooting. Hey, man, listen to Antoine. What the fuck you doing, bro?
Just a yard.
That nigga put on 2 different speeds and 2 different runs right here in the third run.
The point of attack, especially against the big body guys in the middle of this D, has got to be.
He ain't better than a rookie, though. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's
On second and 9. Lock.
That motherfucker still calling dude a rookie, though.
That's his name, shit, nigga. The rookie, nigga. He was killing.
Fucking the whole league.
That nigga was killing, bro. And he was little as hell, bro.
From Charger territory now, here's a first and 10 at the 36.
I need that for him. You got to build a running back.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score.
Touchdown.
Philip Lindsay, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line. Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them
kids next to each other.
End of the season after a
Yeah, they
big
both
year.
on
Consistency
going
and continuity
22nd. He
it takes
just
to
won
know
30.
each other and execute
Oh,
their
my
runs.
God.
He's turning 7, and the baby just turned 1.
Chargers take over first and 10
You got to be broke this month.
at their own 21-yard line.
So you got to be broke this month.
This shit crazy. I had both of their parties together last night. I'm having another one today at my grandma's house. Bring other kids and shit.
The Charger drive about to get going. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing more on it.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Devin White able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now left side on the swing pass. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. They get 7 there on the screen. And it's the 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
Hey, they just had a nigga ready for next season.
Together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Third and long, it's Herbert. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. 4th down and on his Ty Long to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Returnable here from the 38. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It's Lindsey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. These two teams all tied after one.
7.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
A gain of 22 yards.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, right back to Lindsey. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Shotgun snap to Locke. He'll get that complete to Alberto. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
11 yards there, just like last play. Well, he's broken off some big-time runs here in this 1st half.
Yeah, and let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you've got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey, and he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Touchdown.
Phillip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. And always a good 1st half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling.
What he doing with Noah Flint, bro? He balling
just
with
think
him.
about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This will make it into the end zone.
And it's the top. Tight end after 37 weeks.
Right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the 1st time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
2nd and 6.
They'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Mack. He finds it open past the 40. And he'll get this all the way out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 13. I don't know what this says about successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed.
Where's Charlotte?
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
I just clicked on the wrong person. Oh my God.
Just shy of the 20. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
Hell nah.
At the 22-yard line.
They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Damn.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Mike Badgley to kick off for the Chargers.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
That truck shit is working though.
Here comes Johnson on the return. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here comes Lindsey, toss right. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And the pursuit that time was absolutely top-notch. He was looking to try and turn upfield somewhere. Kept trying to find a place. Somewhere never showed up.
On 2nd and 12, Locke. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Throwing his Lock on 3rd down. He'll get this to Philip Lindsay complete. And he finally is out of bounds, but he's down inside the 20-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 46 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Lock. That's complete, Okue-Bunam. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
3 yards remain for 2nd down.
And hey, yeah, that shit was zoning me out right there, bro. Like, come on, bro.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsay.
Like, how y'all
7
all
yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Crazy,
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got them into the end zone.
Like,
Now
all
the
y'all
Broncos
niggas just
going to use the
follow,
second of their
follow each other.
timeouts
Like, come on.
as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That shit was zoning me out right there, bro.
They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. They'll run with Lindsay, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Philip Lindsay on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns, and the Broncos have broken the tie. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
My son Case is so loud.
The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And incomplete, he dropped it. Maybe a rookie mistake there. 2nd down.
22-yard line.
To throw again. Herbert. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he hits him in stride. And just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. The final shot before the break for Herbert. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A.J. Bouye with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
4-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
The ball carrier.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And this one's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
4 yards. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Locke. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Perfect, man.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. for it. It's locked. Tipped and intercepted. Picked up on the throw, Bronco for Chris Harris. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
Why you fall down for? I ain't got running no water. He just fell down, bro.
25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case. But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Herbert, letting one go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Mack. And he gets this down the 18, good enough for a first down. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
Right there, make the fucking tackle, man.
Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run it. It's Mack. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in the game.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mack. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Brought down
from the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to run with Mack. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Lindsey. Lindsey, first down and more than that. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You can see the hours of practice that have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A gain of 13. It's a first down. He finds his way into the secondary again on this drive. They might want to try getting him down a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, what do they call that? Third level run. First level being the D-line, and linebacker second level, and the secondary the third. When you block it up well and you make the secondary do all the tackling, that will wear on a defense.
Here's a throw that's taken in
on
the backfield.
Oh, my God.
He lost the football.
Oh, my God, bro.
He has been a workhorse for them in this game.
Shitty,
Mostly hasn't been an issue until that point.
Let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner.
For a Charger touchdown. Marlon Mack, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Chargers. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride it maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run. That decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Oh, man.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? 5 yards on the carry, good pickup on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Locke working out of the gun. This one complete to the running back, Lindsey. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 45-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Locke's throw caught by Sutton. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. A little check down to Lindsey. And now they're inside the 10.
Bro. I'm about to start doing that shit too, bro.
It'll be a gain of 6, and it's a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Philip Lindsey on
that play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
A quick throw outside by Locke. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That will tie the game, 28-all. Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
They go right back to Mack. Able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's going to look deep down the field. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Boy, Charles, what a critical call in a tie game late.
You want to have the tight coverage. You don't want to cause the penalty. Pass interference in this case. Remember, it's a yardage foul in the NFL, a spot foul where it occurs.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mack. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 3.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll run to Mack. And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. He will push his way down to about the 14. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Mack. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Whistles now in a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
3rd and 6.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Herbert now to throw. Incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with 4th down.
Sets up.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They snap it to Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
What the fuck?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Another run by Lindsey. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
Well, that sets up a big 3rd down. Now the decision has to be, do you run it here and play for OT, or do you go ahead and press it downfield?
On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. And they're going to get the 1st down here across the 15-yard line. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now Locke. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
Locke to throw. They'll let this go deep for Sutton. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
Goes back to Sutton. This time completes it.
Locke's pass.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Locke. Airing this one out for Evans. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay,
crazy,
so in the
bro.
past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon Mack. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
When there's a pickup you want on 1st down, all offenses say, you get me 4 on 1st down, we'll take it. How about if you get 5? They'll really be happy.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down.
Oh, my God, bro.
Touchdown.
Lost his fucking game, man.
Our final score.
Partner, great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one.
Bullshit, man.
A little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
Boy, that was a good-ass game, boy.
You